I guess about 20-something years ago, I would have been able to do this without reading glasses, and I would have been able to memorize the whole thing. So pardon me while I have a 50s moment. Thank you. So anyway, thanks all for being here. We're delighted and honored to be here to witness and celebrate Wynn and Elizabeth as they reaffirm their commitment to one another. Most people believe that entering into marriage is a final step in a romantic relationship. First, a couple meets and then they get to know each other, they fall in love, decide they want to go through life together, and then they take the final step, getting married. But the final step in a couple's relationship isn't marriage. Marriage merely marks the beginning of a grand adventure together. Many of us have known at least one of these two people as long or maybe longer than they've even known each other. And we can attest to the fact that they've changed each other in a myriad of different wonderful ways as they've grown together over the years. Thanks for being here. Darcy?
Very, very nice, Darcy. Thank you. Again, welcome one and all. I have to be I'm the father of the bride, and the father, of course, of Jamie, who spoke earlier. And we'd like to remind everyone, as we are reminded, that good relationships never stop growing. They grow better with age. You started the joys, blessings, and yes, the challenges. You've met the challenges of a married life for the first 23 years. And there's a long way to go. And your commitment in embarking on this long way to go is going to be forever. And I'm sure you will grow with it. So, as you're renewing your vows, that's what you'll be thinking about, no doubt. So, we'll now think about reaffirming those vows. Unless there is some thought from Gary.
Objections?
Objections? This is the first time I have ever met Gary at a loss for words. Elizabeth, will you continue to embrace Wynn as your husband and continue to live in this marriage?
I will.
Do you reaffirm your love for him, and will you love, honor, and cherish him in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, for better or worse, forsaking all others, be faithful to him, as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Wynn, will you continue to embrace Elizabeth as your wife and continue to live in this marriage?
I will.
Do you reaffirm your love for her, and will you love, honor, and cherish her in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, for better or for worse, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
They're passing so far. Passing so far. Now, may I have your rings, please? All right.
He's really wanting to get this over with.
I think that they want more elaborate establishment of the vows, and Wynn is going to...
Oh, Elizabeth first. Ladies first.
Elizabeth first?
Why not? And I've got to put on my spectacles because, you know. Wynn, I love you. I've marveled at how over the years I keep falling in love with you over and over again in different ways every time. And as new joys and trials present themselves to us, we experience them together. I think we're really growing even more still. I remember clearly the day I met you and saw that beautiful blonde at your side, laughing and you know, touching your arm and just being so familiar with you, and I was crestfallen. And then I discovered that that was your sister at the family table. And I realized this is a really close-knit, beautiful family, and I'm still honored to be invited into a family so special and rare. So thank you for that. Sometimes I know I'm nearly impossible to live with, but your forbearance, or maybe questionable judgment, has kept you around anyway. I'm forever grateful for that. You're probably the most supportive, gentlest, most honest person I've ever met. I love the way we still talk about the world and tiny inane things and see the beauty, wisdom, and humor in them. I've become so much more patient and thoughtful because of your influence. I thank you for becoming a parent with me and for the love and beautiful memories we have shared with our two greatest treasures, Charlie and Darcy. and after our worst nightmare came true, I'm in awe of how we continue to grow together as a couple and as parents. I do believe that that's extraordinary. As I look into our future, I hope that the maturity and insight I have gained by loving you over the past 2 decades will allow me to become an even better wife, mother, and person. I look forward to many more years of adventure and discovery and love with you.
Elizabeth, from the moment our paths crossed, you surprised me, you distracted me, you captivated me, and challenged me in ways that no one else ever has. I've fallen in love with you again and again and again over the years. I continue to admire how truly beautiful you are inside and out. I love how you love me for who I am, and how you inspire me to be the best person I can be. You're my best friend and the love of my life. You know me better than almost anyone else in the world, and still you manage to love me. You're an amazement to me, and every day I rediscover you. There's still a part of me today that can't believe I'm the lucky one that's married to you. I'm so humbled by the chance to renew my vows to you in front of our wonderful families and our dearest friends. 22 years ago, I stood in front of you to say, I choose you. In the years since, we've shared joy, weathered tragedy, and walked an amazing life journey together. We've raised 2 extraordinary kids, Charlie, who will live on forever in our hearts and our memories, and Darcy, who's our life and gives us joy day in and day out. Today, I stand in front of you to remind you that I gratefully continue to choose you. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for us. Elizabeth, I promise to love you for the rest of my life, to be there for you no matter what, to challenge you, and to be your biggest fan. I see these vows as privileges. I, as the 38-year-old kid who said I do to you 22 years ago, get to keep laughing with you and crying with you and sharing my life and dreams with you, and most importantly, to keep loving you every single day.
That is words from 2 extraordinary people. I think you'll agree. May I have your rings, please? Thank you. Good night, folks. There's more? All right. Wynn and Elizabeth. These rings are special because they say that even in your uniqueness, you continue to be bonded to one another and allow this relationship to continue to enhance both of you. As you wear these rings through time, they will reflect the union you have made. May these rings serve as a reminder of the unending love that you hold in your hearts for each other today and onwards, and the peace and happiness that will ensue. Elizabeth, will you please take Wynn's ring and place it on his finger and repeat after me. Wynn, this ring is my promise that I shall.
Wynn, this is my promise that I shall.
Love till death do us part.
Love you till death do us part.
I place this ring on your finger
I place this ring on your finger
that all may know of my love for you.
that all may know of my love for you.
Wynn, please take Elizabeth's ring and place it on her finger as you repeat after me. Elizabeth, this ring is my promise that I will love you till death do us part.
Elizabeth, this ring is my promise that I'll love you till death do us part.
I will place this ring on your finger that all may see and know of my love for you.
I will place this ring on your finger so all may see and know the love that I feel for you.
Now that Wynn and Elizabeth have declared the truths that are already written in their hearts and have confirmed them by the exchange of these rings, I'll say by the power vested in me as the captain of the Hobie Cat and according to the laws of the sea, they are bound for all time as husband and wife.
People say together forever and a lot of meaning too.